Hey guys, Gaddock Teeg here, and this is the SWTOR Weekly Digest for March 22nd, 2013. I've got a few alts to level before they take Bolster out of Ilum, so let's cut the chatter and check out the gold post summary. Following the first double LexP Weekend and the March to Makep, BioWare has decided to remove the highly publicized Ilum power leveling experience. While they are not penalizing any player who used the event quest to level up, they will be taking steps to prevent this behavior in the future. Maintenance will be held Friday to install a patch removing the bolster buff from the event area temporarily. This is only a short-term solution, and BioWare is working to get a better one in place so this does not affect the intended lower-level characters from completing the event quests. This is BioWare making the best of a bad situation, and I definitely appreciate a developer that is willing to admit mistakes and not punish players for doing something that, while clearly not intended, is not an outright exploit. No harm, no foul. This is one of those quirky things that can really endear an MMO to a player, and I'll definitely look back and laugh about it. In response to player feedback, BioWare has planned a few changes to the divisive Contraband Resale Corporation. First, the cartel market certificates will now be bind on legacy, so players don't have to worry about which characters they open cartel packs on. Second, and probably more interestingly, the devs are looking into separating the cartel market legacies from the rest of the in-game legacies. I think this is a good idea to really segregate everything cartel from everything else, and the more they do that, the less damage control I think they'll have to do in the future. Thursday, Jeff Hickman gave us his third State of the Game address, giving players an update about the health of the Old Republic, as well as some nibbles of information about some upcoming features to look forward to. Most of the post is the same company line about free-to-play leading to the revitalization of the game, and that BioWare is constantly looking to improve player experience and listening to feedback. Unless you've been living under a rock on Hoth, you've probably heard it all before. Despite the majority of the post being relatively drab, there are a few Easter eggs sprinkled throughout the post. On the negative side, Jeff refers to the content update window as an 8-week cycle as opposed to being a 6 to 8 week cycle. I was going to criticize this, but Eric Musko quickly posted a clarification stating that the design goals for SWTOR have not changed, and this was a shorthand way of saying it. This is good, since a 2-month release cycle doesn't sound nearly as good as a 6-week one. On the positive side, character recustomization, including face, hair, and race changes, are mentioned as something to look forward to. And remember the Cathar? It's been a while since we've heard any mention of them, but Jeff does in his post, and this along with the conspicuous gold post leads me to believe that we'll have a new playable race in Rise of the Hutt Cartel. As always, the State of the Game blogs are must-reads for all SWTOR players, but this one is a little bit less of a must-read than the others. Following the State of the Game blog, some players were upset at the implication that in-game character recustomization would be tied to strictly cartel coins. The community team responded saying that BioWare has done relatively well with keeping power level items off the cartel market, and in order to continue to do so, they must use areas like character customization and convenience to make money when possible. BioWare, your stipend is tiny, so don't try to tell people to save their cartel coins for everything. Throw subscribers a bone once in a while. It doesn't have to be repeatable or expected, but the less you make your subscribers feel nickel and dime, the more likely they'll be to spend their money on marginal things. Why not give every player subscribed to the game at the time of the barbershop launch one free haircut? I know you don't want players to get used to getting free stuff, but you also don't want them to feel unappreciated either. That's all the headlines from this week. As always, if you like what you've seen, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any SWTOR video coverage. Until next week, this is Gaddock Teeg signing off.